This is something new I'm testing out. I'm gonna be doing breakdowns of the lyrics from my songs. I may do others as well, but I think the best place to begin is with Need Your Love because that one already has a lyric video on my YouTube that you can go and check out. Delusive Productions, I believe, is what it is under. So yeah, hopefully this works. I'm just gonna let the video run. I'll pause it when I feel like there's need for comments. I'm just gonna break down a little bit of what the lyrics mean. I'm not gonna dive super deep into the message of who it's about or who was in the writer or any of that. This is just a description of what I mean with the lyrics in it. So yeah, hopefully this works and we'll go from there. So I'm assuming you guys can see my screen and hopefully this audio is good. I'll check it out in editing after the fact.
Like the water in the river holds the sea. Need your love and I'm hoping you'll be floating back to me. Need your love like the water in the river holds the sea. Need your love and I'm hoping you'll be floating back to me.
So yeah, the intro there, that was a sample I used. Need your love, like the water in the river holds the sea. Need your love, and I'm hoping that you'll be floating back to me. Pretty self-explanatory. Like you float back, float down a river or whatever. That's basically the chorus, so the chorus is pretty basic. We'll get into the actual lyrics of the verses now and the meaning behind those.
Naive, but I never thought I'd see the day you leave. My heart's left hollow like the autumn trees we used to pose beneath, and you will leave. Happy anniversary, cheers to what used to be. My greatest fear's reality. Inside this field of screams.
Okay, so with that, there's references to Halloween and stuff, and fall and autumn, your hollow trees and stuff like that. The heart being left hollow like an autumn tree, and then happy anniversary because that we used to pose beneath annually. Happy anniversary, cheers to what used to be, and my greatest fear is reality. Inside the Field of Screams. Field of Screams is I don't know. I know it's Calgary. I don't know if it's other places. Basically, just a event that surrounds Halloween. You can get pumpkins and stuff like that. Field of Screams, pretty self-explanatory. It's kind of like Scream Fest but different. So that's basically how we're opening it up. Is just a kind of autumn, dark kind of vibes with Halloween and stuff like that.
I've been practicing necromancy in hopes of reconnecting to the angel I was once romancing. Happy as could be before a hallowed breeze swept you from me, and I can't fathom.
So again, with the hallowed references and necromancy, stuff like that, to talk to what I describe as an angel.
The idea of our efforts now amounting up to nothing. Try to undo this destruction of the love I never lost. My life's a cost that I would still be willing to cop up, but you made me tie my knot right before you let me drop. Can't let you go, the tension's building up. I became something that I'm not.
So there's a little bit of some wordplay. Life's a cost that I'd still be willing to cough up. You made me tie my knot right before you let me drop, so I'm willing to give up my life for this. And then the word tension, as in regards to a rope or a noose, and giving up your life and stuff, being a noose. So there's a little bit of wordplay that enters at that point, still with the pretty dark vibes. To be honest, this is a heavy song. Sorry, I'm not looking directly at the camera. I just got the lyrics beside me here. The next line. Oh, I should have let it go one more line. My bad, I snapped, as in the rope.
I snapped my actions, tore a hole into our trust, bound by the cusp of what once was. But the cusp began to rust, you slipped away. Now I pour my spirits in solo cups. I need a break, I need some grace, I need some change, but most of all, I need your love.
So there then, bound by the cusp of what once was, but the cuffs began to rust. And then you slipped away. Now I pour my spirits. Spirits as in alcohol. As well as, like, you can have a cheerful spirit or whatever, or a reference to, again, Halloween and stuff, staying on that topic. So there's a double meaning to the word spirits there. And I pour my spirits into solo cups. I need a break, I need some grace, I need some change, but most of all, I need your love. Back to the reference of that, and we got the chorus again.
Like the water in the river holds the sea. Need your love and I'm hoping
will there be a day you take my last name? It's a shame you claim I'm solely to blame, while I'm the one who stayed up. Pick up puzzle pieces that fell from the frame. Try as I may, can't seem to reinstate potential for reunion. So I guess I'll take what's left and take away every picture left behind to keep it sheltered from my gaze. Try to turn it.
Okay. After all we overcame, I swore there'd be a day you'd take my last name. It's a shame you claim I'm solely to blame, while I'm the one who stayed to pick up puzzle pieces that fell from the frame. Try as I may, can't seem to reinstate potential for reunion, so I guess I'll take what's left and tuck away every print you left behind. Keep it safely sheltered from my gaze. Not a lot of dual meanings in there, just a lot of, I think, really good rhyme scheme there, repetition with the way I use the A sound multiple times in each line there. Yeah, let's keep it going.
And the page where the pain's been engraved. Try hard to cover what I can erase, but no matter how much I repaint, can't replace the only beauty that remains inside my brain.
Okay, so there, then we got some, I don't even know what you call that, but try to tuck away every print you left behind to keep it safely sheltered from my gaze. So prints, and then try turning the page as into a book, but the pane has been engraved. Like if you were to, chisel or mark through paper, you can see it on the next page. No matter how much I repaint, so still on that white kind of scheme there, can't seem, how much I repaint, can't seem to replace the only beauty that remains inside my brain. Next line is on display, a portrait of your face. So a lot of art references there.
On display, a portrait of your face to this day still takes my breath away. All the same, I waste away as there's nothing that I crave more than the aftertaste of your lips that I managed to retain. So with an empty cup and liver full of liquor, I try my best to forget the memories we made together. Can't replace you, though I'd love to. It's true, no one measures up. No substance can subside the abuse that comes from unsustained love.
Okay, best line in the song, in my opinion, for that. Portrait of your face, to this day still takes my breath away. All the same, I waste away, as there's nothing that I crave more than the aftertaste of your lips that I've managed to retain. So we start getting into some alcohol references now here with waste away and aftertaste and whatnot. And then, so with an empty cup and a liver full of liquor, I try my best to forget the memories we made together. Can't replace you, though I'd love to. It's true, no one measures up. Measures up as in a reference to when you're measuring something such as a liquid. Also, a comparison between two people. We expect things like this when we're doing something for the first time. I'm gonna answer and end it just so I can keep going with this. Sorry about that. I'll edit this out. You won't see any of it if I learn how to. Where was I? Yes, no one measures up. And then no substance can subside the abuse that comes from unsustained love. So multiple connections here. Substance, as in obviously something in this, it's referencing to alcohol. There's no substance that can subside the abuse. So the feeling of pain, also the connection between substance abuse there, and not being able to subside that. Because there's basically, from unsustained love, there's no substance that can subside that pain or abuse. And then, I'm going numb.
Going numb, my heart's too weak to swim upstream from my eyes as my tears expel the anger that's been brewing up inside, but you should know them.
Okay. I'm going numb, my heart's too weak to swim upstreams from my eyes. So as in like your eyes crying, your heart is too weak to swim up the streams from it. Back to the reference of the whole, river thing. And as my tears expel the anger that's been brewing up inside. Again, brewing as in you would do with beer or whatever. So some more connections there.
What you left on me remains untwisted by the knife. I'm glad you found someone who makes you feel alive. I hope he treats you like a queen. I hope he helps to ease your stress. I hope he sees potential in your dreams and turns them into plans. Hope he makes you feel complete. Hope he has everything I lacked. And even if it's not with me, I still wish you the best.
But you should know, the mark you left on me remains untwisted by the knife. So the mark that, you can leave a mark on someone, a knife could do that. And the twisting of a knife, such as betrayal. So the mark that you left on me, as in the impact you left, still remains, despite the fact I feel betrayed. That's what that's saying. And that I'm glad you found someone that makes you feel alive. Kind of in reference to, and you stab someone in the back, killing them. Anyways, but I'm glad you found someone that makes you feel alive. And then to lay to rest any hard feelings, I hope he treats you like a queen. I hope he helps to ease your stress. I hope he sees potential in your dreams and turns them into plans. Hope he makes you feel complete. Hope he has everything I lacked, and even if it's not with me, I still wish you the best. So, powerful song, honestly. I really do like this one. Even though there's not a ton of wordplay, it is so genuine. Like, there is wordplay and stuff to it. I stick to a theme. But I feel like I also have it written in a way where each line can stand for itself and has a meaning to it, and the person that I'm talking to in it. So it's one of those things that you can dive a bit deeper into, but I also wanted it just to be a thing of, these are my feelings and emotions. I had so much going on in my mind at the time, where I didn't need to use a lot of wordplay to fill in blank space, because I just have line after line going, of what I'm trying to get across for the most part. That is the first song Synth Theft technically. First song with lyrics that I ever released, Need Your Love. That was written or started at least August 23rd, 2024 at 7:28 p.m. is when those lyrics began. The actual release date of it would have been, what was it, sometime in January? Let me check. Yeah, it came out as a single in November. Yeah, so put quite a bit of work into that one, as well as money. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy that. I hope to make these better quality with time as it goes along. Like I said, this is my first time doing this. I'm definitely open to tips and suggestions. Um, and yeah, I plan on doing the rest of the uh, album as well, breaking it down like this, though I don't have lyric videos for all of them, so I'm gonna figure out a way to better do that. But yeah, hope you all enjoyed. I think I'm supposed to say like and subscribe at this point. I'll be honest, I don't really care, but this is partially for me and for those that are truly curious and passionate about it. So I don't expect there to be huge reactions